some guests today. I want you to greet our guests. Greet our guests. Wow, be seated, please. Now let's start our lesson. We have spoken about sports and games for the last 2 or maybe 3 weeks. And today we are going to finish ours. We shall recite poetry and play games to learn English. But before we start, I want you to repeat some sounds. But first of all, look at this board on sound or and They do can, match, has, skate, play, game. The next one. School, football, lose, and horse, court, board. The next one. Fencing, swimming, ring, and the sound win, what, which, and now let's recite it both.
School is over, we can play the whole day. Basketball and volleyball, and the boys can play football. School is over, we can play the whole day. Basketball and volleyball, and the boys can play football. School is over, we can play the whole day. Basketball and volleyball, and the boys can play football.
Thank you very much. Well, and now we will work in groups. That's why we shall divide into 4 groups. Well, as usual, the first and the second desk. Group number 1, you are. Group number 2, take the pictures and choose only the pictures with sports and games. Be quick. What about you? Is it difficult for you, children? Well, that's why. Well, are you ready? We are ready. You are ready? Yes. And group number 4, you are ready? So? Well, let's check out. Group number 1. Tell us, what sport do you have?
We have football, boxing, ice skating, gymnastics, fencing, and ski.
And ski, yes? Good. Your group, Dasha?
We have hockey, horse riding, and
What does it mean? What does it mean, children? Look at the board. What is it?
roller skating, volleyball, hockey, baseball, and car racing.
Motor racing or car racing. Good. Sima or Dasha or what? Tell us, please, what sport do you have?
Have swimming.
Not swimming.
Golf, fencing, bowling,
Yes.
gymnastics,
And what else? What picture do you have? But we shall divide them into some groups. What groups do you know? What different groups? What? Individuals for them.
water sport,
Water sport, Dasha. Games. Well,
track events,
track events. Anybody else? What?
field events,
Field events. Not field events. Then we shall divide them into women's sport, men's sports, summer sports maybe, or winter sports. Do you agree with me? Do you agree? Yes. Good. And now our task will be to classify these sports into individual sports, games, water sports, and track events. You have a sheet of papers on your desks. There you can find the list of the words and a small table. And your task will be in pairs with your classmate to write down these kind of sports in different colors. Huh? Yes, let's do it. Let's finish. Let's finish. Now let's check. Wow. Look at me please, and let's check. Well, don't be afraid if you are mistaken. Wow. Let's check up. Question. What individual sports do you have?
Skateboarding, skiing, boxing.
Skiing, skateboarding,
Skiing, boxing.
boxing. Anybody else? Well, what else? Like and jumping maybe. Good. The next one, Oda. What do we have? Games. What games?
Tennis, basketball, and volleyball.
Is it correct?
Tennis, football,
Football, tennis,
basketball.
and basketball. Is it correct? Look at your sheet of papers. Yes?
Yes.
Good. The next one, Dasha. What water sports?
Swimming and sailing.
Good. Anybody else wants to add? No? And the last one, Tak, Nassim.
Treadmill events, running,
Yes. Running,
motor race,
motor racing, cycling,
cycling,
and
horse races.
horse racing. What else? What else? No? Good. Thank you very much. And now, let's read. Let's read.
Skateboarding, boxing, jumping,
And skiing. Good. Games. Games, Yulia.
tennis, football, and basketball.
Basketball. What is sport? What is sport?
Sailing and swimming.
Swimming. And track events? Track events? Track events?
Running, horse races,
And cycling.
cycling.
What about skiing, children? What about skiing? May it be here, track event, skiing. How do you think?
And
Yes, it may be here. That good. The next one, an interview. Your next task will be to interview your classmate about sport. I want you to ask your partner 4 questions, and then you will tell us what do you know about him or her. Do you understand me? You will ask what sport does he or she like, what games does he or she like, what sport is he or she good at, and which sport does he or she watch on TV. Well, and now let's more ask each other. Stop, let's do. Dasha.
Dasha Lai is good at ice skating. She watches gymnastics on TV.
On TV, Dasha, what can you tell us about
Sima likes golf. She likes basketball. She is good at big tennis. She watches fencing on TV.
on TV? Well,
He likes basketball. Eduk is good at athletics. He watches football on TV.
Eddie, what about you?
Julia likes volleyball. She likes tennis. Julia is good at ice skating. She watches athletics on TV.
Athletics on TV, Marina and Alina, you please.
Marina likes gymnastics. She watches hockey on TV.
On TV, Dasha and Misha. What can you tell us?
Tennis. He likes. He is good at basketball. And he watches hockey on TV.
On TV, Misha, what about Dasha?
Dasha likes tennis.
Likes tennis.
She likes hockey. Is good at.
She
Oh, she is good at Chess.
She's good at chess.
She watches hockey on TV.
Hockey on TV. Yulia and Vladimir.
He is good at football. He watches hockey on TV.
On TV, Vladimir. What about you?
Yulia likes gymnastics. He likes volleyball. She is good at gymnastics. She watches volleyball on TV.
Great. Well, Nastya.
He likes computer games. He is good at volleyball. He watches boxing on TV.
On TV, Vladimir. What about
Nastya likes gymnastics. She likes computer games. She is good in running. She watches tennis on TV.
On TV. Well, girls.
She likes fencing. She likes volleyball. She good at volleyball. She watches tennis on TV.
On TV. Wow.
And
Ilya likes football. He likes volleyball. Ilya good at athletics. He watches football on TV.
On TV. Well,
Dasha likes gymnastics. She likes volleyball on TV. She watches tennis
watching, skating. On TV. And Ola, I'm sorry.
and volleyball. She is good at fencing. And I watch hockey on TV.
On TV. Wow. Well done. I'm very pleased with you. Good. And you, its test must be a slow reading. You have to write a text, but do not mention what kind of sport is it. Well, now, let's check up your home task. Dasha, and children, I'm sorry, Dasha will read your text, and your task will be to guess what is it, what kind of sport is it. Well, Dasha.
This game can be played inside or outside. It is for 2 players. You need a small ball, 2 rockets and net. What a game is it?
What a game is it? Well, Nina?
This is tennis.
Tennis or tennis? It's tennis. Anybody else? Well, Nastya?
Big tennis.
It's a big tennis. Dasha, what is it?
It's big tennis.
It's big tennis. Good. Well done. The next one. Well, Ella.
What's the name of the game in which the ball kicked?
Kicked. What's the name of the ball? Well,
Football.
you think it's football. Well, Vladimir, Julia, what
I
about
think American.
American football? Do we kick in American football? Do we kick in American football? Well, yes or no?
No.
No. What is it?
This is a football.
It's football. It's football, not bad. Good. The next. Well, the next. Sima, what about you? No? Who else? Well, Alina.
The sport has erasing in England. It is popular in Europe, Australia, and Africa. Now, the players play on the field with an oval ball. They can hold it in their hands.
Oh, we know. An oval ball, and the players can hold it in their hands. What is it, Nastya?
American football.
You think it's American football? American football. What is it? American football. Good. Anybody else? Anybody else? Nobody. Nobody write down the text. Anyone? You. Good. Will be. Are you tired? Are you tired? Yes, a little, maybe a little tired. Let's do exercise. Stand up, please. Well, wait a minute. We have do our exercise with an American, I think. Ayusha, are you ready? Eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Write it down. Let's prepare for the next our task. Text. But before we shall listen to the text, tell me please, what do you know about Olympic Games? What do you know about Olympic Games? What is it? What do you know about? What is it?
It's a major
Major?
sport event.
Or the greatest, maybe the major sports event. What else? Nobody? Good. The next one, the next question. How often are they held? How often are they held?
They held every 4 years.
They held every 4 years. Or do you know what kind of Olympic Games are there? What kind? What kind? How many kinds do we have? Two. What?
It is athletics,
No. What kind of Olympic Games do you know?
swimming,
No. Not kind of sports. Olympic Games. Summer and
winter.
winter. We have summer and winter Olympic Games. Yes, Maria Gregory. Summer and winter Olympic Games. Well, athletics, that's enough. Well, gymnastics, swimming, Marina. Running. It's athletics, wrestling. What else? That's all for now. What about winter sports? In winter? Well, skiing, ice skating. Anybody else? Running in winter, in the snow, running? No, good. Thank you. Now, your task will be to list exercise on page number 52. That's why open your books on page number 52. Open your books on page number 52. You can find here exercise 1D. Listen, choose, and answer. Just we will listen and do this task. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready? Look through the questions and the answers. Quick, look through. Well, now listen to the text, please. I'm sorry, just a moment.
First games were in Olympia in Greece in 776 BC. There was one race and the prize was a red apple. Women didn't run in the games. Next times there were more races. For example, horse races. Now the Olympics are held every 4 years in different countries. There are 3 prizes for each event: a gold medal, a silver medal, and a bronze medal. Every new Olympic Games have new sports. Today you can watch athletics, boxing, cycling, basketball, football, gymnastics, swimming, and many other sports. Ski jumping, skiing, and skating are also events in the Winter Olympic Games. Red and white, because every country in the world has one of these colors on its flag. So the Olympic flag means the countries are friends.
Olympics. A in Rome, B in Greece, C in Egypt. Dasha? B in Greece. The second one. How many events were there? 1, A, B, 3, C, 4. Ola.
A1.
A1. What was the prize for the winner at the first games? A plum, B, an orange, C, an apple.
C and F.
An apple. How often are the Olympics held? A, every 5 years, B, every 3 years, C, every 4 years. Well,
Every 4 years.
every 4 years. 5. How prizes are there for each event? A, 1, B, 3, C, 2. Well, Ilyusha, B, 3. 6. Are there winter sports at the Olympic Games? A, yes there are. B, no there are not. C, every 2 years. Every 2 years. Vladimir?
Yes, there are.
A, yes there are. 7. How many rings does the Olympic flag have? A, 4, B, 6, C, 5. Well, Dasha?
C5.
C5. And the last one. The Olympic flag shows the colors of A, Greek flag, B, flags of all countries, and C, nature. Sima?
B flag of all countries.
Of all countries. Now let's check up. Check up. Well, look through your exercise book and check up. Any mistakes? Any mistakes? No? No. Good. Now, let's try to retell this text. I'll give you maybe 1 or 2 minutes to think, to remind, and then to retell. You may use these questions retelling this text too. Well, think a little. Well, Oля, tell us. Be seated. Be seated. Tell us about Olympic Games.
Olympic Games is where is in Greece.
Yes.
Women didn't take part at Olympic Games. Now Olympics are held every 4 years in different countries. There are 3 prizes for each event. The Olympic flag was 5 rings. The colors are blue, yellow, black, green and red or white. So the Olympic flag shows that all countries and friends
Are friends. Good. Anybody else?
Bingo Alina. There was one race and the prize was a red apple. Bingo Nastya.
women
Eddie.
The Olympics flag has 5 rings.
Has 5 rings.
Bingo Elena.
The color are blue, yellow, green, black and red on white.
On white. And bingo. Bingo.
Bingo friends.
Are friends. Good. And now I want Elia to retell the text from the very beginning. The whole text.
The first games were in Greece. There was one race and the prize was a red apple. Mimi didn't take part in the games. Now Olympics are held every 4 years in different countries. There are 3 prizes for each event. The Olympic flag has 5 rings. The colors are blue, yellow, green, black and red on white. So the Olympic flag shows that all countries are friends.
Are friends. Anybody wants to retell the text? No? No. Well, now let's continue our work. Now, I want you to open your books on page number 51, please. Page number 51. Page number 51. Now, we have exercise number 3 on page 51. Here you can find some questions. And now, I want you to make up a dialogue using these questions with your partner. Look through the questions, think a little, speak with each other, and make up a small dialogue. I'll give you a few minutes. So, do what baseball. You like chess, it's great. Now, which game do you watch on TV? Or you do not watch TV? You play only computer games? Yes, maybe yes.
What sport do you
I do not do any sports, only take my papers from one column to another column and to write down and print from my computer. It's all sport for me.
What games do you like? I like volleyball and tennis. What sport are you good at? I'm good at golf. Goodbye. Goodbye. Do you watch on TV? I like watching gymnastics on TV. What sport do you like? I like gymnastics. What games do you like? Volleyball. Which sport do you watch on TV? On TV, hockey. I watch hockey.
What?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. That's good. You please, Dasha. Yeah.
Athletics. What games do you like?
I like volleyball.
What sport do you watch on TV?
I watch it on TV. Bye.
Bye, good. And you please. Julia.
Hi. What sport do you like?
I like volleyball.
What sport do you do?
I do athletics.
Which days do you do this sport?
I do athletics on Monday and Wednesday. What sport do you like?
I like basketball.
The small projects which I take in your portfolio. Well, and now, tell me please, or tell us please, about your favorite kind of sport. Dasha?
Hi. My favorite sport is gymnastics. I became interested in last summer. My favorite champion is Alina Kabayeva. I hope she won in future. I'd like to watch gymnastics on TV. I think that gymnastics is a popular sport.
It's a popular sport. Thank you very much, Marisha.
Sport is tennis. I became interested in this game last summer. My favorite champion is Steffi Graf. I hope that I'll be the champion in future too.
In future too, great. Well, Nastya, what about you?
My favorite sport is gymnastics. I became interested in gymnastics, but I do not do it. My favorite champion is Alina Kabayeva. I hope that I can also do gymnastics in the future. I'd like to do that sport well.
Thank you, Alina. Oh, I'm sorry, Alina. Ella?
Favorite tennis player is Maria Sharapova. I would like to be like her.
You like it? Yeah, what about you? Thank you. Ella? Well,
I became interested in games this last summer. My favorite champion is Steffi Graf. I hope that I will be the champion in future too. I hope to play tennis in Wimbledon.
oh, it's great to play tennis in Wimbledon. Anybody else? Nobody? Good. Now, open your datives, please. And write the word. Tomorrow, we shall start to speak about seasons and weather. And before we start, I want you to write down all pupils, to write down the words from page number 60 into your vocabularies, write down them and find their translation. And for pupils of A and B level, to read exercise number 1 and 2 on page number 60 and 61. For pupils A and B level, to read and translate short dialogues. Well, I want to say you thanks because you were great at our lesson. I think that you will, I put you on the good marks Ella is 10, Ole is 10, well, Yulia is 10, Dasha is 10, Marina, you're so great today, you are 10, Sima, you are 10 today, well, Vladik, you are 10, and Kostya, so maybe 8 for today. Well, stand up, please. The lesson is over. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you very much. You may have a rest. Дякую.